When Theodore Adorno was living in exile in the United States in the late 30s and early 40s, he must have been jarred by pop culture's failure to reckon with the war back in Europe. The most popular movies at the time glorified Americans' role in the war, like the hit Wake Island.
They didn't have enough weapons. They didn't have enough men. All they had were guts and each other.
Pop culture offers an escape from powerlessness when we need it. To Adorno, that's part of what made it a problem. It also gives us a chance to confront power when that's what we need. When we watch Charlie Chaplin's The Great Dictator, we get to make a mockery of the Hitler figure, heard here giving a speech followed by a translator.
We must tighten our belts.
Und das trifft das Sauerkraut mit der Juden. Betracht! Der Juden. Der Juden.
His Excellency has just referred to the Jewish people.
In this imaginary space, viewers get to belittle the great dictator.
Kill off the Jews, wipe out the brunettes. Then will come forth our dream, a pure Aryan race.
Beautiful blonde Aryans.
They will love you, they will adore you, they will worship you as a god.
No, you mustn't say it. You make me afraid of myself.
At this point in the movie, the dictator has climbed up the curtains in fright.
Leave me. I want to be alone.
For Adorno, this vicarious experience replaces the real experience of living under power. Rebellion is given vent. Today, when we listen to Trevor Noah cleverly make a fool of Donald Trump, it feels like consolation that at least we're on the right team.
Once you realize that Trump is basically the perfect African president, you start to notice the similarities everywhere.
I'm really rich.
I have a great temperament.
They love me anyway. I don't have to do this.
The people like me very much. I am very popular. I am very powerful. I am the one who has got the money.
These feel like battles we're winning. But Adorno would point out that the real winner is what he calls the culture industry. TV, magazines, movies, the whole business behind culture. CNN executive John Martin predicted a Trump win would be, quote, a bit better from a business standpoint, explaining there would be a, quote, general fascination that wouldn't be the same under a Clinton administration. But can something be good for the culture industry and social progress at the same time? The past 2 years have shown us that being woke definitely sells. See pretty much any of the Super Bowl commercials.
When disaster strikes to one, we all get together and support each other. That's the nature of humanity.
I'll stand by you.
That one's for Mass Mutual Insurance. This next one's for Ram Trucks with the voice of Martin Luther King.
You don't have to know the second theory of thermodynamics in physics to serve. You only need a heart full of grace.
The mainstreaming of wokeness has also been a boon to the newest subset of the culture industry, social media. Like this genre of viral video.
An ally is a person that wants to fight for the equality of a marginalized group that they're not a part of. We need your help building this house, but you probably should listen so you know what to do first. Let's do this.
It's hard to parse which of our experiences online carry over to the rest of our lives. Adorno wrote that, quote, on all sides, the borderline between culture and empirical reality becomes more and more indistinct. The fact that Trump is a reality TV star is a merciless twist on that thought, and his spectacles have real empirical consequences.
If it weren't for me, you wouldn't even be talking about illegal immigration, Chris. You wouldn't even be talking about it.
Adorno wrote about the many kinds of deception it takes to get people to support a political program that, as he wrote, is largely incompatible with their own rational self-interest. He was writing about capitalism. In his framework, the culture industry is there to do whatever capitalism needs it to do to make us okay with capitalism. Right now, a sense of momentum towards social justice is something people are willing to pay for. The box office busting Black Panther is part of that.
You get to decide what kind of king you are going to be.
The revolution will be live.
In the pop culture space, at least, it feels like progress. That's why it's so unsettling to learn things like this. In terms of wealth, things are getting worse for Black and Latino people in this country. One prediction is that by 2053, median wealth for Black and Latino people will be 0. Actually, poor people of all races are getting poorer, while rich people get richer. It's sickening to contemplate. It makes you want to watch a movie about vanquishing the rich.
We're starting a people's uprising. Do you fancy joining us?
That would make me feel better.
Yes, I'd love to.
For Philosophy Talk, I'm Liza Veal.